What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're working on our Schwinn here, twin straight bar. We got it all disassembled, got it all cleaned and degreased. What we're going to be doing is putting like a clear coat on here to preserve the patina of this frame. We're not going to be painting it, so we just want to seal it so it doesn't keep rusting, and it will give it a little shine. What we're going to be using today is this FLOOD. It's by Penetrol. This is an oil-based like leveling additive you could put to oil-based paints, and it removes brush strokes. But if you use it by itself, it actually works as like a clear coat. It's not as hard as like a a 2K clear, but it does work, and it'll keep it from surface rusting. It'll give it a little protection and give it also a shine. Depending on how many coats you put, it'll either be matte or kind of more like a satin, or if you put a few coats, it'll actually turn into like a gloss. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this. I usually just pour it in a little cup and use a brush. You could use a sponge or one of those sponge brushes. You could probably even use a cloth to put it on. So I'm gonna show you how this works. All right, so I'm just gonna take our Penetrol. This stuff goes a long way, so you don't need a whole lot. Just pour it in a little cup. What's up, buddy? You here to help? You here to help? What, baby? Cars? What do you want to do? Go bye-byes? We're going to go bye-bye in a little bit. Okay, so what you do is you just pour a little bit in a container. I know it looks yellow, but it is going to go on clear. This stuff goes a long ways. You could probably do a whole car with this much. I did use this on my 51 Ford F100 to put on the patina, and it works pretty good. So what you're going to do is just brush it on like that. And then you just kind of have to keep an eye on it, because it will run on you, but the working time is pretty long. So you just kind of put a light coat on here. And then just keep going over it. Especially with the patina, it brings out the different colors that are in the paint. You just want to make sure you get the FLOOD. Well, they have a Penetrol. They have like two different ones. They have a water-based one and an oil-based one. You want to make sure you get the oil-based. The water-based is for like adding it to latex paints to eliminate brush strokes. And the good thing about this is that if you do decide to paint it, you could always just scuff it up and paint right over this. You could even use this on bare metal as a metal conditioner. I know some guys, they just go right over the chrome with it. You do that too. But that's what you do. You just kind of put it on there and let it do its thing. You can see, and it's not like the boiled linseed oil where it stays oily. This actually will harden. It's like a resin. Again, like I said, you just put it on. You can put it on as light or heavy as you want, I guess, but this stuff does run, so you don't want to go too crazy, and it does go a long way. So I just brush it on there and then just kind of keep going over it. Get in all the little areas here. Self levels, so you don't got to worry about the brush strokes. Now, once it starts tacking up and you go over with the brush, you might get some brush strokes, but it has a pretty long working time. Yeah, and then this Penetrol, it only runs about $10 for what is that, a quart. And like I said, when I did my pickup truck, I only used maybe a quarter of the quart, and I did like 3 coats on the truck. It goes a long way. All right, so here it is after it's been cured. You can see how shiny it is. It's got a good gloss finish. This is after 24 hours. It's not tacky at all. Can't even put my fingernail in there. It's nice and cured. Came out pretty good. Like I said, if you wanted to get some of this roughness out, this is because of what's underneath. But the clear, it actually levels itself out pretty good. But you could put another coat, you know, if you wanted to fill in more of this kind of just unevenness. That's just, you know, if your undercoat is even smoother, like if I would have scuffed this up with some you know, Scotch-Brite or something, or some, you know, maybe 2000 grit sandpaper, it might have even been a little bit smoother. But that comes out pretty good. Once again, that's the FLOOD Penetrol. You just brush it on. Preserve your patina. Gives a nice shine. Don't have to spray it. Like I said, that whole quart costs only about $10. FLOOD Penetrol. Right here. Simple, easy, cheap. Go ahead and like it, subscribe. Continue to watch our series on this. We'll see you guys in the next one.